Today we're going to try out this Cheesecake Factory recipe for spinach dip. 2 tablespoons butter, a cup of olive oil, 3/4 of an onion. I'm going to go ahead and do medium heat, get my olive oil going, throw my butter in there, get those melted up together real nice. Once they're evenly melted, go ahead and add in your onions. You don't want them to get burnt, so just about 3 or 4 minutes until they're translucent, and then throw in 2 tablespoons of garlic, get those mixed up nice. And then once that cooks about 3 to 4 more minutes, do not burn them. Add your cup of flour and then get that mixed up really well. And this is going to give you a little roux. And you're going to go ahead and cook this roux to a golden brown color. Takes about 15 minutes or so, and then everything gets cooked down really well. Then we're going to go ahead and move on and add our chicken broth in. 2 cups for this recipe. Get that mixed in really well. And this is going to give you kind of a gravy type substance. And then we're going to cook that a little bit. It's going to come down to be a little bit thicker. And again, about 10-15 minutes or so. And we add our 2 cups of heavy cream. We're going to mix that up really well. A whisk works best for this part of the process, just FYI. And then once we do that, it is time to go ahead and move on to our lemon juice. 2 tablespoons, a cup of Parmesan cheese. And then I mixed those in just because I wanted to make sure the Parmesan got melted because I couldn't find fresh Parmesan and I was nervous that this shaved kind wasn't going to melt. I did 3/4 a cup of sour cream and then 16 ounces of chopped baby spinach, which I should have chopped up more. A can of artichoke hearts. And then I got the mix stirred up really well, and I was a little nervous because I looked like there was too much spinach at first. Then I threw in some Tabasco sauce, salt and pepper, preheated my oven at 375, threw in a cup of Monterey Jack, and I let that get really well mixed and melted. I buttered up my pan during this time, and then I threw my dip in the pan. And of course, trying to copy how Cheesecake do it, I threw some Monterey Jack on the top. And then I threw it in the oven so that could get kind of crispy and bubbly. I overcooked it a little bit, but this is the outcome. It looks good so far. I went ahead and let my stepson Jaden do a taste test because he is an angel child, but he is the pickiest eater that I know. And he said it was good. Aside from burning his tongue off, I say he gave it a 10 out of 10. So this Cheesecake Factory recipe for spinach dip is fire.